back several decades, it seemed like the college situation was really going out of the way to say that this is a place for open debate, where people can come and learn and understand different points of views and expand their overall mentality and go back into the work environment and be an asset. Right?
Yeah.
That was the idea. At some point along the way, they got tossed almost 100% out the window by this point, 2019, 2018, and all up until now, with social justice nonsense written all over it in a very one-sided way. And so what you have is major pushback from college students trying to cancel things they don't even know what they're trying to do. Don't even know what they're trying to do. So I've seen this repeatedly where certain, let's just call them public figures, okay, different people who have different YouTube channels, they either speak at conventions, whatnot, and they get asked to speak at a certain college. Almost 100% of the time, whenever it's an individual who has any sort of right-leaning idea, like as far as what they're here to talk about and where they fall on the spectrum of political, the political line,
like conservatives, yeah.
Essentially. Almost every time at this point, depending on what college you go to, if it's a more liberal area, you will face, especially if you're somewhat well-known, crazy little riots stopping your event from happening. Literally kids like holding their hands in front of the gymnasium, blocking the doors, open violence, full-on harassment to the people who are showing up to the events, going into the auditorium and starting to yell over the speaker. The full 9 yards.
Have you seen like an example of that?
Many. Yeah. I can definitely, we can link some in the description. Basically any college from any major city I could find footage from any major college in the United States that is a blue state.
Yeah.
Easy.
I do remember seeing some stories like that, where people like kids on college campuses did like a protest or like locked the auditorium or something, or like made like a human chain. I can't think of a specific one. There was, I think it was a Republican politician. But
exactly. Every time. I mean, I could start naming off several people, like Ben Shapiro's one of them, and all kinds of people who are doing that type of information base. They're getting canceled on a physical level when they're showing up to places, to the point where they've had to start showing up with like big teams of security, or just not doing those shows anymore, period, because it's not worth it. Right. And these other individuals in the schools, they see it as like a little hooray win. But I'm here to say a few things to these people who feel like they're so educated while they're in college acting like this. For people who have come, there's a reason people come from outside the United States into the United States. And not as many go to the outside and leave to live. And that's because we've done something right. And I know we like to rag on the United States all day long for the last couple of years. You can say anything positive about this country. And honestly, I find it fucking disrespectful that the majority of these kids in college are just shitting on the country like it's going out of style.
Yeah. I mean, I have friends, who are like, will post on Instagram, like, abolish the United States. And I'm like, yo,
dude,
like,
you need to calm down.
I really don't. I understand, like, you're upset, but like, I don't think you understand like what you're really saying, because, anarchy is not going to be anything better than what we're dealing with right now. If anything, it's just going to allow the people who are already, manipulating things to just like do whatever the fuck they want.
And for the record, you go down this path of everything that doesn't go along with what you think should be right, you go out of your way to cancel it. For the record, eventually your shit's going to get canceled. All right, thanks for watching this clip from Appropriate Culture. If you want to watch the full episode, go ahead and check out us at appropriateculture.com. You can also check us out on social media platforms at Appropriate Culture. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.